G'day, I'm Blxz and welcome back to Gnomoria on the 12th day of winter. And on the 12th day, my true love gave to me many goblins, and they appear to be tunneling as well. I've just spotted a whole bunch of them, and they're currently chasing Bun the Provisioner. Now Bun is screwed if they catch her. Her? Yeah, her. Yeah, not a very happy not a very happy gnome here. I don't think she's going to have much of a chance, especially when most of our military appears to be off eating. So they're very far away. I wonder if we'll be able to take this on. This is a little bit of a problem. I really have been neglecting my military. Let's see what happens. Okay, Bun is... Yeah, I don't think I like your chances here, Bun. Yeah, you're being cut up by a giant sword. Now, Goblin Fighter has... That's a hand axe. There's another Goblin Fighter there, the bottom one. It's also the hand axe one. Let's try the top one. A Copper Claymore. Now, this is a huge weapon. It's a big two-handed sword, and it's going to lop limbs off if I'm not careful. So, one goblin down, two goblins down, three goblins down, four goblins down. I actually managed to beat them all. So Hess the Hauler has essentially beaten someone to death with a log. Where is Bun? There's Bun. What is your health like? Bleeding from your upper body and your left arm, seriously injured your left eye, and injured everything else basically. Now I have got some bandages up here, so Bun should make it, hopefully. Ooh, what's wrong with you? You're just really tired, that's why you're so slow. It looks like Bun has made it and no one died. That is a very good outcome. Surprisingly good, in fact. It's not something that I really expected. I thought I would lose at least one, and probably a few more. But what's wrong with you? Why are you so slow, Hess? This must be really tired. You don't make a very good hauler though if you're this slow. Now, you've also not discovered the ability of using wheelbarrows. I have no idea why Hess is choosing not to use them, but they appear to be hauling everything in bit by bit, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, take care of those. A little bit annoying there, but it doesn't matter too much. I've also moved this stone stockpile temporarily into here, because rather than walking out, grabbing stone and coming all the way back, I have basically cut their distance in half, which is a... Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's where that... Somehow they're tunneling, or trying to tunnel at least, underground from that little thing over there into a room with nothing underneath it. I don't know how they do it. It's magic tunneling, it is. I don't think I like tunnelers very much. I wish I could turn them off. They're just sort of throwing annoying things into my kingdom that are getting in the way. But we'll see what happens anyway. If I remove that... Okay, it doesn't remove the one down here as well. It appears so. So if I remove one of them, it just removes that. And what it's doing is, as soon as I set up, they're not just coming through the main entrance here, which is a little bit annoying. They're just trying to warp all over different places. I don't know what they do exactly. They've never actually come through the tunnel. They just seem to be placing these little tunnels around and annoying the shit out of me. But either way, our stairway is coming along very well. I'm actually quite impressed with how it's going. I don't know exactly. So we'll get two more stories here, and then we'll hit the end wall. So it'll be up here somewhere. That's going to be a pretty big castle. There's going to be a lot of rooms here. It may well be that I can just move everyone into these rooms, in which case these turrets are just going to be you know, almost empty. Not going to be... I mean, I could turn, say, this into one or two rooms here, maybe one room there, and have quite sort of big accommodation. Yeah, not exactly sure how it's going to go just yet, but things are looking pretty good. I had turned some of my people off training here in the hopes they would sleep during the day, but they just seem to be doing other work, so I might as well send them back to training. I don't want them doing anything other than training. I want them to be very strong. So look at that, 49 skill at fighting is very good. And their focus has gone right up, as well as their fitness and nimbleness. Now you can also build those up with in other ways, like horticulture, cutting trees I think does up nimbleness, and doing other things will help level up their skills as well. But for the most part I'll just let them train for now. I'll need to look at considering getting a metal worker sometime in the near future. Oh, how's this person going? How's Bun healing up? Seems to be looking much better. So I'll need to look at getting a metal worker sometime in the near future. I may well put it in this area over here, or even maybe down in this turret. Once I've got this all cleared off, I will begin construction. I'm probably going to do that now, actually. Now that they've finished this floor here, I'm going to finish off this level and then begin construction of this turret, which will turn into my weapon and metal industry. So I'll get onto that shortly. In the meantime, how about we have a little background music? Okay, we have ourselves 4 new nomads to help replace some of the losses we've had. We've got Rex, Die, Wink and Ver. Let's have a look at them. You are pretty average, although you can build stuff. Okay, that's fine. Die, or D, is cook and brew. No, straight away I'm going to make you a cook, or yeah, there we go, profession. You are going to be a cook. That's good to know. Yep. Wink, what can Wink do? Wink can be a leather worker, seems to be pretty useless. And Ver, you're a woodcutter. That's okay, we've already got woodcutters better than you. Okay, so let's make these people, oops, wrong one, our nomads. Just make you provisioners, pioneers, I guess doesn't matter. I'll just, at the moment I'm sort of working towards turning all the pioneer jobs into actual dedicated jobs, so I don't want too many more pioneers. So provisioners is sort of my general working out there people, like on the fields and whatnot, and the pioneers are being phased out. For now though, I actually want provisioners to not, where's that word, to not cook and brew anymore. Now that I have 2 dedicated cooks, I can have them both working at the same time. So we're no longer going to have any pioneers up here cooking and brewing. It does mean though that I can unassign these workshops. So it's no longer going to be just one person working in there. It'll be the two of them. And we are out of drinks again. But we are in the first day of spring, so they can get water from here and they can get food. The food will keep them going for the time being. We're making sandwiches. We've got more than enough goblin sausage, and they're harvesting now the wheat. So we have survived winter. It was a little bit tough, but we managed to get through it. And all these things are going to start regrowing. Oh, I better unsuspend this one as well. I think I had that suspended because I didn't want them to eat through all our fruit while they could just drink water. So now that that's done, we're going to get to work on, there we go, brewing. Excellent, some strawberry wine again. So now that we've survived, things are looking up for us. Things are really looking up for us. All these trees now, these little plantation things, these saplings, are now going to start growing now that spring's upon us. And this grass will be able to regrow and get rid of this ugly looking mess. Thankfully. Now I was in the process of planning out how I'm going to do this. Now I think it was the last episode I talked about doing a second story entrance, and I think I like that. I think I like the idea of having a second story entrance. So we're going to build some stairs up here. It's going to be some basalt block stairs. We're going to build them up here, and now I can't have any roof on top of these things here because they will not grow. So if I build them with the floor, basalt block floor, coming this way, down here, then I can have, I am probably going to build them here, I think, rather than extend them out. It just doesn't make much sense to extend it out. Which means I will have an entrance along here somewhere. So we're going to have 12 internal spaces and a 13th for the wall. 12 internal and another one for the wall, which means, and look at that, that is absolutely perfect. It all works up fine, so we can have the entrance somewhere along here, and then we can build downwards as well. Oops, I've got a place floor here. Place floor with basalt blocks. Yeah, it goes all the way out. Going out to there. Yep, perfect. And so I'll have some stairs down leading into like a little storage basement down here, and it'll all be blocked off from the world. Things are looking very good here. I would like to get some block walls up so people can't just climb into our base. It will make getting outside more difficult, but they still have access around here. And there's a little bit of distance from the moat, so people can move around if they have to. I'm actually going to place the floor with... Let's build it over here. I want the entrance to be. We'll put the entrance here and the stairs over here. That's what I'm going to do it. Build some stairs down. Some basalt stairs down. Right here. There we go. Looks like things are beginning to look up. I've also, you may have noticed, put all the, I guess scaffolds at the outer edge. It's not really scaffolding, but it lets me visualize all the different layers now. So you can actually see, and as I need to, I'll begin filling in these floors and doing the walls and everything as required. This is, physically impossible to have something supporting out like this, but in Gnomoria there is no such thing as gravity essentially. So these bits of stone are infinitely strong, and I can build them right around, just floating off. I could even remove the stairs if I wanted, and just have them floating completely detached from the ground. But that will be fixed eventually, once I get the walls and everything built in the meantime, I'm going to keep working on these edges up here. I'm going to have to shut that window. You guys can probably pick up traffic from outside. It's a bit unfortunate, but I'll do that before the next episode. We're going to have to plan out this other one up here as well. So if I build it just straight off here, I can... Ooh, there's a thing out there. Try and avoid the monitor lizard. Let's build... We'll build stairs up again. Block. Basalt. And we'll build them from over here. I think it was... Bummer. It doesn't matter, I'll leave that there. And just build around it. Floor, block floor, basalt. So how's this going to go? I'm going to 12 things plus the outer wall. 12 things plus the outer wall should come down and meet up there perfectly. Excellent. I suppose I can put a door over here somewhere and that will go in. So it's not perfectly symmetrical. This is not going to be a symmetrical build, but I've made do with what I've got in the area. Things are looking pretty good. I'm actually impressed with how it's all coming together. We have ourselves a lot of yaks. Wow, these things are just pumping the babies out. Let's have a look. All female yaks as well. This is a very busy bloke over here by himself. It's good. That'll be our food source in the future. We'll be able to start butchering all the new baby yaks and keep ourselves going. Things are actually looking really good now that, I mean, it's low, but we've just come out of winter and all of our crops are coming in right now. So we actually need more workers at this rate. Okay, here we go. Our first apple tree has grown up. The first one I planted. Which means these other ones are not going to be far behind. There's another one that's just popped up. This is going to be very nice. So I won't be harvesting these unless it's an emergency or something. But I think things are really coming together now. I'm obviously going to need to get lights. Actually, I might as well do that now. Put some wall torches to make them look good. Doesn't matter what they're made out of. And I want them there and there. I need to build 2 more torches. This torch. There we go. A lot of coal. So how about at this point I just craft torches until I have 5 at any one time. So I can just put down torches now without having to craft them individually. I've got more than enough coal to keep me going for a while. And I will be eventually turning all this wood into coal as well in the near future, once I get my metal industry set up. At the moment though, they're still so busy building stuff here that they haven't worked on this yet. So what I am going to do is probably end this episode here. I will finish laying these basic floor plans out, and I'll meet you back here hopefully when we're ready to move on to getting our metal industry set up. This will be a big step and I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I've been Blxz. This has been Gnomoria. Make sure to like and subscribe if you do indeed enjoy the content. And if not, drop a dislike if you're really feeling that keen. And as always, I'll see you next time. Take care.